Hey, what's going on, guys? Mikkel here, back at it again with another amazing podcast. If you are new, welcome to Unfiltered with Mikkel. I'm your host, Mikkel, and it's been quite a while since my last podcast, but we're back. You already know. Back like we never left. You already know what's up. You know what you're going to get with a Mikkel podcast, an Unfiltered Mikkel podcast. What more can I say? So, in today's podcast, we're going to be talking about the essential items I've been using in 2024 as of late. We are in July now, so I want to give a special shout out to the sponsor of today's episode, Growth Development, and their amazing course, Decisions for Financial Wellness. Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Do you want to control your financial future and build personal wealth? Well, look no further than Decisions Financial Wellness course. With this incredible program, you'll learn how to break free from bad financial habits, live debt-free, build wealth, and own your very own home. Imagine a life where you no longer stress about money, where you can secure a worry-free financial future for yourself and your loved ones. Led by CEO Eric Richardson, this course is designed to empower you to make better financial decisions and set yourself up for success. By understanding the pitfalls and learning new habits, you can pave the way for financial freedom. And here's the best part. When you use the promo code MikkelSaves at checkout, you'll save 10% off the course. That's right, a special discount just for my listeners. So what are you waiting for? Say goodbye to living paycheck to paycheck and say hello to a brighter financial future. Learn essential skills like budgeting, handling credit, getting out of debt, and investing in wealth. Don't miss out on this opportunity to transform your financial life. Head over to Growth Development today and enroll in the Decisions Financial Wellness course. Remember, use my promo code MikkelSaves to save 10%. Thanks again to Growth Development for sponsoring today's episode. Now let's get back to the show. It feels like I've been locked up. Like, if you guys haven't heard from me in way too long. I'm taller now, almost 23, but yeah, let's just get right into it. So the first essential that has been very useful in my life this year in 2024 has been, surprisingly, baby wipes. Let me explain. So baby wipes have been very useful because I literally use baby wipes everywhere. Like, I use it after the gym, I use it during work, this might be a little TMI, but it's like, you got to wipe good down there. You want to make sure it's a good clean. You want to make sure that, you have to check the baby wipe. If you're not checking your baby wipe after wiping down there, you're crazy. I need to make sure there's nothing on it, and then we can move. We don't leave until my butt is, squeaky clean. So yeah, baby wipes are definitely an essential, at least to me in 2024, especially as a guy. As a guy, you should definitely keep baby wipes on standby anywhere, whether that's in your car or in your bedroom, because you never know. You never know. You can have somebody over, they could use the baby wipes. You never know. So it's better to have them than to not have them. Like, I remember last year, I had my uncle ordered me some baby wipes for my birthday, and I didn't think anybody was going to actually buy them because it was like a 62-pack of baby wipes. And my uncle actually bought the baby wipes. And when I tell you, those things lasted me damn near the whole year. I probably still have a couple lying around in the house. But, shout out to my uncle, for doing that. But, yeah, baby wipes were definitely an essential this year. Just, us being, we're, about a quarter in, about halfway in the year. So, yeah, those have definitely been an essential. Another essential for me, I would say, has been car pillows. Why car pillows? All right, maybe it's just me, but I'm the kind of guy, I like to take naps in my car. I like to take naps, especially if it's been a long day and, I already know I'm not going to make it home, just off the willpower of, me just being awake. So I have to take a car nap. So if you also are a car nap person, leave in the comments, because this app can now do comments. Shout out to podcasts. Shout out to Spotify. We can now leave comments. But if you are also a car sleeper, leave that in the comments, because, something about sleeping in the car really humbles you. It makes you realize I don't really need everything I think I need to survive in the world. So yeah, car pillows are definitely a major necessity. Get you a nice, comfortable, like 2 or 3 car pillows, for the back seat, or if you're a front seat sleeper, whatever is your preference. But I have a whole setup. Like I have like the things that go in front of the mirrors, so like I could black out my whole front window, so nobody can see me sleeping. And then I also have like the freaking these like these mesh things that can go on the windows, so like I can get airflow while I'm sleeping. And then I also have like a little miniature fan, and I'm thinking about investing in like a bigger fan. I've seen this really nice fan at Costco for like $100. Didn't buy it, but if I ever go inside Costco again and it's there, I'm gonna get it. So yeah, shout out to car pillows though. That's definitely a major necessity in 2024. I mean, what more can I say? It's a car pillow. You can't go wrong with it, and your safety. You're putting your safety in account now because you're sleeping and you're not sleeping and driving. So yeah, definitely car pillows for the win. I would say a backpack on wheels. All right, so this list, I made this list a while ago. And I'm just now knocking out this podcast recently. But the backpack on wheels, it sounds like more of like it was useful when I was in college. I'm no longer in college anymore. But I mean, just me talking about it, I'll just, go over it a little bit. But a backpack on wheels is pretty useful in the sense that I'm a content creator. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, and I haven't done this in a while, I'm a content creator, and like when it comes to editing, I'm working primarily at the house. I'm not going out. I'm at the house. And this was probably like my first day really sitting down and just getting back to the basics, getting back to what got us all started, just creating for the sense of creating. But as far as backpacking on with wheels, as a content creator, sometimes you want to go to a coffee shop. Sometimes you want to go to a college and you want to go to a local library, or you want to go somewhere productive that's not your day-to-day home, and you want to create something. So having the backpack on wheels, I could put my laptops, I'm putting textbooks, I'm putting camera equipment, chargers, everything I need, iPads, a whole slew of things like freaking extension cords, all of that. I'm putting it all in a backpack, and I can be anywhere, have my whole setup with me without any stress, and I'm not breaking my back. And pretty much just talking about it right now I'm kind of motivated to pull my backpack with the wheels out of whatever crevice it's in right now and go create somewhere. You know what? I'm going to put that on my list of things to do this week. I'm going to take my backpack on wheels and go create something. But yeah, those things are very useful because it saves your back. And, when you save your back, you're saving yourself and you're doing yourself a favor in the long run. You know what I mean? You could put toothbrushes, freaking face wash. Like I put whole outfits in my backpack. So like the outfit I had that morning, if there was like something going on in like a function that afternoon, I'm ready for that function. Like literally, I have like one of the biggest backpack on wheels, and people might laugh at it like, oh, what's all that in the backpack? I'm telling you, my whole life is in this thing. Like literally, I'm like the Dora of rolly backpacks because I could fit like everything and anything in there. Food, anything you need, a swimming pool. Like people used to joke about me at college. They'd be like, this dude has like a whole house in his backpack. And I'm like, it's useful. It comes in handy. I'd rather be prepared than not to be prepared. So yeah, backpack on wheels is definitely an essential. Even though I haven't used it in a while, just talking about it right now, kind of excited to bring it back out. Now this next one is like a recent thing I got going on. So like, recently speaking, I'm now like a business owner. I own a new business. It's kind of like the hospitality industry. Maybe I'll get into it. Maybe I won't. Maybe in 10 years I'll tell you about it. Maybe I won't. But I'm in the hospitality industry now, and like that's the new business. It's generating me a lot of money, I'm not going to lie. And it's been very well and very lucrative. So I go to the laundromat quite a lot. Let me tell you about my experience at the laundromat as my next essential. So the laundromat pretty much comes in handy in the sense that I'm not using the water bill at my different property locations, and like when I have to clean, I can just take all the materials, the sheets, the towels, all those things that you need to run like a hotel pretty much. You need all those things, and I just take it all there. And when I tell you I beat up these machines, like I'm putting king size comforters in these washing machines. I'm putting freaking anything you can think of that could fit in a washing machine. I'm putting it in there, and like the washing machines be like $4, and like the location that I found, it's the perfect location because like, granted, I don't do these things yet, but like I feel like one day, once I'm like really comfortable, like money wise, like there's literally an Audi across the street. There's a car detail place right beside the laundromat. There's a Chinese restaurant on the other side of the laundromat. There's a smoothie place on the other side of the laundromat. And there's a tattoo shop. And there's a dry cleaner. And there's a barber shop. So I don't know about you guys, but I want to do a day where like I just spend like the whole day there. Like I put my laundry in, set it, for an hour or so, get my hair cut, go get a smoothie, get some Chinese food. There's actually a thrift store over there too. Go thrifting, go to Aldi, get my car detailed, all in the same day. And I need to write that down because that's actually a great video. And I think that would be an amazing YouTube video, just to day in the life at the laundromat. And I just named like 10 things that I like to do, that I really like to do though. And there's probably a park around there too if I really looked hard enough. But laundromat for the win. It's super peaceful. It's very humbling going there because it makes me more appreciative of everything I have, because I'm seeing all different kind of characters. I'm meeting a lot of people. I met the owner of the laundromat. I remember one time I came in at 6 a.m., met the owner. He's a nice guy, white guy. I asked him, I was like, would you ever sell this place? He was like, never. I'm like, I don't blame you. He was being in the world of business, because like I'm a business guy now. Granted, I'm not like, I didn't go to college for business, but like I've always been a hustler. So like those worlds kind of just lined up for me. So yeah, I'm a business guy now. So met that guy. He's nice. But yeah, the laundromat's just a nice place. Like they have huge dryers. And like when you understand the system, it's not that complicated to use the laundromat. Like it's very streamlined. They got their own like laundry card, so you don't even got to carry cash on you. All you got to do is load money onto your laundry card and then you're good to go. And like I've had no issues. I've had no issues at the laundromat. I've lost sheets once, but that was my fault. I think I was being careless. But besides that, laundromat for the win. Next essential on my list, because like I was going to do like a 6-thing list, but I was like, you know what? Let's just do all the essentials. So my next essential is an iPad. Well, my iPad. My iPad is pretty much the lifeline of the podcast besides my cell phone. I use my iPad for virtually everything I do. I edit YouTube videos on there. Occasionally I'll do a thumbnail on my iPad. Sometimes I do it on my phone, but the iPad is heavy on the editing when it comes to YouTube videos. My biggest problem, I just got to remember to charge my iPads. I'm always having them die, and then, because I have 2 iPads. Shout out to my school, Bowie State. Well, I'm an alumni now, so shout out to my alumni school, Bowie State, I guess you would call it. But yeah, so I use both iPads. When one dies, next man up, all that good stuff. So iPads definitely are very useful in my life. Especially I have like the calendar app on my iPad, so I keep track of like all the important dates and things of that nature. I mean, granted, the consistency should have been better, but it's a Monday morning. Well, whenever you guys are listening to this, but it's a Monday. So maybe we'll just start making Mondays the official day for dropping podcasts. We'll see. But iPads are definitely very useful. So if you can, I would say invest in an iPad, and then you just feel productive being on it versus the phone. Like I put Instagram on my iPad. I still have Instagram on my phone too, but I try not to stay on Instagram on my phone too much because then things just don't get done around here versus having it on my iPad. I can feel productive. I feel productive using my iPad for Instagram. It feels like I'm using it for research. It doesn't feel like I'm just using it for scrolling and things of that nature. So I like that. What else do I like about my iPad? That's a good question. It's just useful. It works. It has a stronger battery life than iPhones, at least to me. And I don't have a cellular iPad, but I think that might be like my next upgrade if I don't buy the Tesla. But I'm most likely going to buy a Tesla within like the next 3 months or so. So stay tuned on that. But yeah, I think a cellular iPad, because like to be able to watch TV or like live TV from your iPad, now you're in a different ballpark. Because like now I can take the car pillow, take a car nap. After my car nap, I could set up my iPad on the middle console, and now we have a Tesla pretty much. So we'll see what manifests with that. But I like my iPads. Next essential on my list, which is kind of a different one, which I kind of like, is gym sandals. Let me explain. So what are gym sandals? They're pretty much like sandals you can use at the gym in the shower. So pretty much like they come with like these like mesh holes at the bottom, and like maybe I'll do like an Amazon affiliate link on my Instagram at Mikkel16_. If you're new to the podcast, that's my Instagram, Mikkel16_. And I'll do an affiliate link of those sandals. So if you want to buy those shower sandals and I make a little bit of money, you guys spend a little bit of money, we can make that happen. So I'll probably put that on my story after this podcast drops. But yeah, shower sandals are literally the best invention ever, because you literally could go to the gym, get your workout in, take a shower, have a change of clothes, and then you're right back in the game. Versus old me, go to the gym, drive 30 minutes home, shower, go back out, if I even want to go back out, and I've already wasted so much gas and time and energy and life, and it's not, most likely I'm not going back out. So like shower sandals have really been a game changer for me, because like literally your feet aren't touching the dirty ground. You're able to be in the shower comfortably. Like the shower almost feels like home, because it's like my feet are protected, my body's being cleaned. What more do I need as a guy? Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely might even get an extra pair of shower sandals. Might put that on my birthday list. Birthday's coming up, August 28th. Save the date. But yeah, so I might put an extra pair of shower sandals on my birthday list, because them things are so essential. Just because like just taking a shower at the gym is just a different level. Like there's levels to this. Like, you got those people that shower at home, and then you got the people that shower at the gym. I'm showering at the gym and then I'm going to work, or I'm showering at the gym and then I'm back outside, back to what I'm, doing in the day. Like, and then you pretty much have a shower anywhere in the world if your gym is like global. So like if you have a gym in freaking DC, you can shower at the gym in DC, and you pretty much have like, your whole rest of your day. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. You can't convince me that shower sandals aren't the best invention of 2024. Probably the best invention on this list. I'm going to be honest. Even though we have some really good stuff coming up though. But that's one of the best inventions of 2024, at least for me. Shower sandals. It's just such an essential. I could go on for hours. You know what I'm saying? But definitely get yourself some shower sandals. Protect your feet. Shoot. They should probably sponsor this. But we already have a sponsor. Shout out to today's sponsor. But the next essential on our list, let's see. Having a car guy. See, this list was made a while ago, because I haven't had my car worked on in a while. But let me just speak on having a car guy. If you have a car, granted, if it's a Tesla, you don't have to worry about maintenance. Well, not for the most part, but having a car is expensive. Very expensive, actually. So like when you have a reliable car guy, or like a family member, just somebody that works on cars that I can go to when I need something done, it's better to have it than to not have it, at least to me, because like for me, when my Kia goes down, I have a guy. Like this dude literally is like the handy mandy of cars. Like this guy can literally take my car apart and put it back together. And like I like my car guy because like every time I go to him and he fixes it, gives me a good rate. He's not out here trying to charge me arm and leg. If I was going to a black guy, oh my gosh, like he would look at my car and be like, it's gonna be about $5,000-$6,000. It's gonna cost you. Like I don't know what it is. Black people, if you want to pay top dollar, go to a black mechanic. But yeah, I call it Hispanics definitely get the job done for the right price. It's a win-win. Can't beat it. So yeah, having a car guy is an essential, especially as a man or just a gal, anybody. Just having somebody that can work on your car on speed dial at any given notice, like you can't beat it. You can't beat the convenience. You can't tell me anything else. But a good car guy it's up there with having like a good tax person. Like having a good tax person, super useful. We'll probably get into that in a future episode because I have a tax person. This will be my first year actually filing taxes, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully the IRS doesn't send me to jail, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so having a car guy is super useful. What more can I say? Like they take care of your car. They fix you up. They get you on your way. You gotta have wheels. Next essential on here, this is something I recently added because I saw the list and it was like really outdated. So I added a couple things from like recently, but an air fryer. Let me tell you about the air fryer. And y'all probably already know because like you probably have an air fryer at home, but like an air fryer, we're cooking salmons. We're cooking, whole chicken beans, what do they call it? Chicken bones or chicken bones. What? We're cooking, what do they call it? Drumsticks? I don't know. See, that shows you I don't eat too much chicken. But we're cooking chicken in the air fryer. We're cooking salmon in the air fryer. We're sauteing vegetables. To saute vegetables, all you have to do is put a little olive oil. I like to put sea salt and some frozen peppers, maybe some fresh onions. Put them like kebab style. If you ever seen like a kebab-shaped onion. And then I just throw all that in there and pop it in the air fryer for about 5 minutes. You got sauteed vegetables. You honestly can't beat an air fryer. It's better than a stove. It's not a bunch of oil around. I feel like it's leaner. I feel like you get that skin. You get that skin on the food, or you get that nice char on the peppers. That's just perfect. It's like the perfect consistency of char to crunch. I love my air fryer. My air fryer, it hasn't failed me yet. Literally, we've had this air fryer since like 2018, 2019, probably 2017. Like we've had the same air fryer, and we have a newer one. We just keep it in the box, which is honestly a waste. Like I think we're gonna use it when our air fryer officially does its last fry. But until then, why get rid of what's not broken? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we have an air fryer though. And like it's been useful AF. Let me know in the comments what are some of your favorite things to make in an air fryer. Oh, French fries. French fries are definitely another one of those things I like making in air fryers. I don't really eat too many chicken nuggets. I don't know why. I've never been a chicken nugget guy, but French fries for sure. Especially, oh my gosh. We used to go to Costco. We haven't done this in a while, but we used to go to Costco and we would get like these huge, like 20-pound French fry bags. It probably lasted about 2 weeks, and we would just eat that with eggs, and like that got us through a couple summers. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, shout out to the air fryer though. The air fryer is definitely an essential. It would probably be an essential for years to come. Like when I do like a 2025 refresh of like 2025 essentials that I've been using, it probably will still be on the list because you can't beat an air fryer. And if you find something that can beat it, come find me. But until then, I will always be an air fryer supporter. You can't beat it. What else can you make in an air fryer? I'm trying to think. What can't you make in an air fryer? Honestly, that should be the real question. You probably can make cake in an air fryer. Yeah, air fryers are awesome. All right, next essential on our list is a iPhone fast charger. Now, I don't know about you guys, but my iPhone 13 Pro Max literally dies. I don't want to degrade it like that. It dies after like 4 hours, 5 hours. I was gonna say it dies in seconds, but no, if at a full charge, it can definitely handle the day depending on how I'm using it. But iPhone fast charger just gets me through the day even better because it just takes my battery life from 0 to 60 in no time. Like literally, I look back at my phone after like 20 minutes of just not touching it. I'm back at 80. I'm back in the game. I'm back where I need to be, what I need to get done. It's definitely super useful in like the case of like emergencies and stuff like that. You know, having a fast charger to be able to get you going, get you back on the road, or just anything. I love my fast charger. I would say it's definitely worth the investment. If you can buy a fast charger after listening to this podcast, you'll thank me later. You know, you won't go wrong shelling out a couple dollars for like an Anchor 27 watt, 25 watt fast charger for your iPhone or iPad. I use my fast charger for both devices, so like that pretty much keeps everything alive. Like right now, we're charging my iPad on the fast charger, so like by the time this podcast ends, that should be fully charged, and I can get to doing some editing for the YouTubes. If you haven't checked out my YouTubes, Mikkel, I think the podcast, it's called Mikkel's Podcast. Yeah, Mikkel's Podcast on YouTube. So if you want to listen to this episode on YouTube, it's Mikkel's Podcast. It's just an audio version though, so I don't know why somebody would want to listen to it like that, but hey man, in Rome, you know, it's a free country, so what you call it. Fast chargers are definitely useful though. Can't tell me anything else. You can't sway my decision. Like all these things are tried and true. You wouldn't have made the list if you weren't an essential. Now this next one is a face wash. I use the CeraVe face wash. It's like the foaming cleanser one. It's like the light baby blue one. If you go to Target, it's like a light baby blue. If this was like the video version, I'd probably show you guys what it looks like, but we're just doing audio today. Because, you know, we just need to crank it out. We just need to crank a podcast out. You ever heard my voice in a while? You guys are probably like, is this guy even alive? What happened to Mikkel? Like, is he go off the grid? Not off the grid yet. Still here. But a good face wash is definitely an essential in 2024. Just because, like, as a man, like for men's hygiene, you need a good facial routine. You need a good shower routine. You need a good oral routine. Good everything. But definitely face wash is, like, up there. Like, because, like, when you just see a guy with bad skin, is it just me or, like, my skin crawls? Guys with bad skin, my skin crawls. And now, like, I don't go that way. Like, you know, I don't find men attractive in that sense. But, I don't know. It's a cringe for me. It's a ick. What do the girls say? It's a ick. Seeing guys with bad skin is an ick because it's like there's so many useful products out here that are meant for you to not have bad skin. So it's like, why not use them? The $8 it costs you to buy a face wash, a quality face wash, it'll do you a lot more good than harm. You know what I'm saying? You'll probably get approached by a lot more girls having a good quality face wash versus not having a good quality face wash. You see what I'm saying? So it's those little things. It's those little things, you know, you got to, like, when you grow up, you got to pick up on that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been washing my face since probably, like, middle school. When did I start washing my face? Leave in the comments, guys, if you made it this far. When did you guys start washing your face? I don't think I had to start washing my face till, like, 6th grade, probably. Like, because that's when, like, Guy with the Kid was talking about it, and, like, it was, like, the whole acne thing. There was, like, this whole thing, like, oh, if you get acne, you're cooked. Like, it was a whole thing. But, yeah. So, face wash, can't go wrong with that. I get mine from Target. I think they sell it at Walmart, too, for a little bit cheaper. But I don't think the bottle's as big. I think you can get the biggest one from Target, if I'm not mistaken. But that CeraVe one, I'll post that on my story, too, at Mikkel16_. So, you'll see the face wash, and you'll see the shower shoes. If you didn't watch this podcast, you'd be very confused with why those things are in my story. But for the ones who know, if you know, you know. It's gonna be one of those. If you know, you know. I'll put the affiliate link so we all can benefit on Amazon and stuff. But a good face wash cannot beat a good face wash, especially as a guy. And the last thing on the list is YouTube. One of the essentials for 2024, one of my favorite essentials as of late in 2024 has been YouTube. And you're like, why YouTube? Like, isn't that like social media? Like, doesn't it distract you or like keep you off task? Yes and no. As a 22? As a 22-year-old in 2024, YouTube, especially post-college, has been like my only stream of education and my only stream of like news, only stream of anything. Like, I'm using YouTube to learn about what was the most recent thing? About investing and investing in like different things like that. I'm learning so many things on YouTube. I'm learning like how to like become a millionaire at 23 or become a millionaire before your 30s, like how to quit your job, but like not really quit, but like quiet quit so that like they don't really notice you quit, but you kind of aren't working to your full capabilities. That's something I've been doing recently. Not with this. I do this full time, but my job at the I don't want to give it away because I don't want to. I mean, if they fire me, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? I do this, but just to protect my identity. Just know I quiet quitted at one of my recent jobs, and they haven't caught on to it, and I've probably been late to work for like the last 4 or 5 months. Yeah, terrible. So, granted, you know what you're thinking. You're like, why would you say that? That's not good. You would literally, like, no job wants to hear that you've been a quiet quitter. Listen. When you run your own business and you are the reason why money is coming into your pocket, it don't matter what people think. Because I'm a businessman, not a businessman. You know what I'm saying? I'm the business, people. And, YouTube has been like literally the Scottie Pippen to my Michael Jordan after graduation because I use that thing for everything. I learned so much on there. I'm literally using it for research purposes. Like most of my research starts with YouTube. Constantly saving videos. Like I'm saving like cool videos about like different mods to do on Teslas, people's honest reviews on Teslas, because like I've been like car searching for a while now, and like maybe that might be like my next podcast I do is like just my experience with like car searching and stuff like that. Well, we'll definitely go into great detail with that because it's been a journey. It's been a journey to say the least. But yeah, YouTube, like what can I say? I'm on YouTube. Granted, my YouTube is more like vlogs and like we recently made the podcast channel and stuff like that. But like what else can I say about YouTube? Like I use it for education. When you use it for education and not just entertainment, it kind of becomes like a whole nother thing for you. Like kind of like TikTok. Like TikTok, I never was a heavy TikTok head because I only use TikTok for like finding restaurants or like freaking finding out what's fun in that city I'm in or what to do around the area. Like, sometimes people use TikTok just to surf and stuff like that. I very rarely surf on TikTok. I'm only using it for education. So I would preach to you guys after listening to this podcast, use YouTube for education. Don't let these social medias just use you. I feel like it's kind of hard to use Instagram for education because like it's just so much stuff on there. But YouTube and TikTok, you could definitely use those to figure out what's going on, what's popping, how to get started with things, how to start things. If you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to start a podcast, do anything. Literally, first place you got to go is YouTube, and it's free. Can't beat that. You know what I'm saying? That's a winner. So, and you know me, I'm always going to try to figure out how to do something for free first before I have to pay for something. Granted, I don't mind paying for things if it like makes my life easier. Like I'm thinking about subscribing to CapCut. CapCut could have got on this list. CapCut's very useful for editing. That's what I use to edit my YouTube videos. But and my podcast. I use CapCut for a lot of editing. Podcast, thumbnails, all that stuff can get done on CapCut. But YouTube has been the winner. That was it was a very appropriate thing to put, last on the list. I use it for education. When you educate yourself, you literally, that's kind of like how you break out of the rat race. You're educating yourself. Granted, like a college education is nice, in the sense of like it taught me that I could accomplish hard things, but like educating yourself as far as like personal finance, or like just like learning new skills and stuff like that, like skills that can like generate you more income. Like if you want to learn how to edit, go to CapCut, look up different editing techniques. Boom, now you know how to edit. Boom, now you can start a YouTube channel. Boom, now you can start a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now when you're getting off work, you know what I'm saying, you have your pension from work, but if you are consistent enough with something like this, you put in enough hours at a podcast or at a YouTube, now that's making you income. Before you know it, your YouTube income's exceeding the money you're making at work. So now you triple X what you're doing at, the YouTube, quit your job. Now you're living your dream job, working remote, at home. You can't win it. We kind of went on a tangent here, but, I'm kind of hinting at, guys, granted, don't quit your 9 to 5. Don't quit your 9 to 5 unless you have a plan. But these 9 to 5s don't care about us. They don't care about us at all. And, we're going to get into that in a future episode. And I'm doing like these little teasers of things to come. Cause like I know a lot, and like, that's where I've been, I've been researching. If you've been wondering where the hell you've been, it's been almost 4 months, I think, or 2 months, however long it's been. But it's been a while since we've heard from you, Mikkel. And where the hell you been? I've been researching, trying to gather this information so that this next quarter, this next 5 months of the year left we have literally 5 months left in this year, which is insanity. I'm going to be educating you guys, and stay tuned for all the financial advice I'll be giving you guys. We're sponsored now, so that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally so much to come. I'm going to be hinting at so many things. Still keeping a couple things just because, I want to milk it first. I want to milk. When I'm comfortable in the profession of the hospitality industry, to where like I've made my money, I've bought my house, and I have my investments, when I'm there, I will spill my secrets. But until then, there's only so much guys can tell you guys. What more can I say? I need to work on getting my passport. The fact that I don't have a passport in 2024 at 22 years old is very concerning. I'm looking at it on my desk right now, and it needs to be renewed. So if if somebody knows the process of how to renew a passport, definitely hit me up on Instagram at Mikkel16_. But yeah, that's where I've been. I've been researching. I've been like Kendrick Lamar, leaving for 10 years, then coming back and dropping an album. This is my album. I'm a minimalist now. I only use 4 shares of shoes. That's another thing I've been doing recently. I've only used 4 pair of shoes now. What else can I tell you guys, before I go? Because I know you guys will be like, wait, when are you coming back? I will be back by the latest next Monday, as soon as next Thursday. So there could be another podcast this Thursday. Who knows? But at the latest, I'll be back next Monday. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to be consistent. I'm very sorry for, it being a long time since we posted, but we are back. These have been the essential items I've been using in 2024. I'm going to do a revamp of this next year, 2025. I'm excited to see what is next on this podcast list, because this might be TMI, but I have a whole podcast list of episodes that I've been meaning to I've been meaning to record. and I haven't even touched them in like so long. So like they're kind of semi-stale, the topics, but they're all still good topics. So I'm going to go through them. I'm going to look at them, maybe revamp them a little bit. But those podcasts, I definitely want to knock those out because they're good podcasts. And, me and my team, we worked hard on creating those episodes. Just haven't sat down to record them because I've been so busy. What else can I leave you with? Last piece of advice before I go. Try to learn how to flip money. So, like, if you have $45, how can I make that $45 into $50? Like, how can I use that $45 to make it into $100? And that's the last piece of tangent I want to leave you guys with. Learn how to flip your money. Make your money work for you. Start investing. I'm going to be on my investment journey. We'll be talking about that on this podcast as well. Like, all these tangents. This was like, it was a essentials podcast, but it was also like a teaser of the things we got going on. Like, I'm buying a house, not this year, but possibly next year. Like, come on, guys. Like, who doesn't want to know these things? If this was, granted, I'm the creator of the podcast, but if I was like a listener of this podcast and the creator of the podcast was this transparent, this open and honest, and like really made me feel like it was me and him in a room having a conversation, catching up. It's been a while. How have you been? No time has passed. Those are the best conversations. And that's always going to be Unfiltered with Mikkel. It's always going to be one of those, no time has passed. I'm back. That would be a great title if I already didn't have a title for this podcast. But yeah, I'm back. Better than ever. This was a great on-themed episode. Because I like the on-themed episodes. Granted, I do the life update ones and like I can do those. And, I can tell you guys, oh, this is where I've been. I'm always hibernating. If I'm not going through a crisis, I'm in hibernation. Granted, I haven't been in nature in a while. A while for me is like 2 weeks. If I haven't gone outside in like 2 to 3 weeks, there's a problem. Because like I love the outdoors. But we're running to the end of the podcast. This is the end of the podcast, guys. Listen to that ad. That was a really great ad I did. That was a really great ad. That was my first ever ad lib. So let me know how I did in the comments. That's so cool. We have comments, but let me know how I did in the comments on that ad lib. I'll probably do like 3 more of those or whatever. GDA is a great company. The financial literacy course is the best of the best. It literally changed my mind. It changed my mind of thinking, like changed my way of thinking. And I don't look at the world the same. I like literally am thinking at a whole new light, and I'm thinking big picture. A lot of young people don't really think big picture, and I don't blame them. Why should I? I was one of those same young people. What am I buying a house for? I don't want to be tied up somewhere. So that's another. We could go for a while. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be back. I'm smiling right now. If you don't know, but I'm smiling right now. And this was a happy podcast. I'm happy to be back. Love you guys. Have a great week. Take a shower with some shower shoes. I will see you guys next Monday. We are back. Leave a comment. We are back if you made it to the end, and repost me on your socials because this is a great podcast. If you want me to grow, you got to support it. So support the podcast. Post me on socials. Post me on the highlights. If you tag me, I'll repost you on my story. I love you guys. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm gonna go chop these things up, post them up, all that good stuff. All right, see ya. Oh, 2 more things. A whiteboard and a deep freezer. All right, bye, guys.